Friends versus Friends. I've already done a video about this game on the channel. I did a video about what characters are the best in Friends versus Friends, but in this video, I'm going to be talking about the 52 cards in the game to see which card is the best. Or at least I was going to do that. Because, look, I would love to grade every single card in the game and give a full reason why I think it goes in that tier list area, but that video would suck. All right, it would be boring. It would take a long time to edit. It'd probably be like an hour, and I would not, no one would like that. No one would watch that. Now, because of that, I'm only going to be rating the top 5 cards and the bottom 5 cards. So essentially, I'm going to be telling you what my opinion, the best cards and the worst cards are. And I'm sorry I don't want to rate all the 52, but honestly, I don't think you want to watch that either, if I'm being honest. Do you? Do you really? I mean, if you do, I'll do it. I'll rate every card, but I don't think you do. Anyways, let's get started on the bottom 5 cards in the game. These cards are the cards I call the worst in the game. The cards that you don't want to put in a deck that are actively going to harm you and your teammates. At number 5, on the bottom 5, we got Laser Fence. Laser Fence is a pretty basic card. At level 1, it gives you 2 Laser Fence copies. At level 2, it gives you 3, and at level 3, it gives you 4. Pretty basic stuff. Now, the Laser Fences, when you use them, you throw them down, and it creates a little circuit between them. Now, this circuit does do a decent amount of damage, but the issue is nobody's going to walk through a laser fence. You would think it would be nice to, like, block people out of areas and do all that stuff, but worst case scenario, they just shoot it down. It's really not that hard to counter. And the chances of you, like, surrounding someone with laser fences, it's so rare, and it would cause so much damage to you that it's just not worth even trying. Overall, this card is pretty bad because it just doesn't work most of the time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I did used to use Laser Fence, I did used to think it was good, but I'm pretty sure that was just because I used to play only bot matches because I could never find a single game. Yeah, Laser Fence just kind of sucks. I don't know what else to say about it. Again, most of the obstacles in this game are pretty bad, like wall, bouncy wall, and all those, but the turrets are good. This Laser Fence is not. And because of all those reasons, I'm going to be putting it bottom 5, number 5. Next card that we got, bottom 5, number 4, is Titan. Titan's a pretty basic card. It increases the damage you deal, and it increases your damage reduction bonus, but it costs you a lot of your movement speed. Oh yeah, and it also makes you giant, and ironically, that is the issue. You become huge. You can grow up to 3 meters high, depending on the space available. Like, if you use it in an enclosed area, you'll become smaller, and if you use it in a big area, open area, you become bigger. While one might think that the upsides it gives you are so worth it, they aren't, trust me. Why am I saying that? Well, your head becomes so giant that anybody that isn't, like, blind could easily shoot you in the, like, easily get constant headshots on you. This means that even with the damage reduction bonus that you get, you're still going to take a lot of damage, especially in game modes like 2v2, 3v3, free-for-all, stuff like that. It's just gonna suck. In 1v1, this could actually be quite helpful. Actually, no, it couldn't. They could still just hide and hit you, but Oh yeah, and the worst part about this card is that it's a 4 cost. Yeah, this card costs 4 to put in a deck. Seeing that you need at least 25 cards in a deck, and you need a cost of less than 50, this isn't good. One card costing 4 means that the card must be pretty good to stay in your deck and be helpful, but it doesn't live up to the 4 cost. It's just not it. Now, because of all these reasons, I will be putting it bottom 5, number 4. Next card, bottom 5, number 3, we got Dice Bomb. Now, Dice Bomb, this is an interesting case. It's a 0 cost card, and you might think that that means that it's okay, because how could it be bad? It's free to put in the deck, because this card can harm you and your teammates pretty easily. When you throw it, it causes a random bomb effect to happen. These effects can range from Smoke Bomb, Normal Bomb, Toxic Bomb, Teleport Bomb, and Karatov. Now, all these effects are pretty good standalone effects. I mean, I could not complain about any of these, but it's the randomness that makes this suck. Because let me pull up a little example for you. Let's just pretend that there's a few people in a room camping, and you need to throw a bomb in there to, hit them. You throw the dice bomb, praying that it's anything besides a smoke bomb or a teleport bomb, and it's a teleport bomb, and you teleport in there. What do you do now? This card can pretty consistently put you in bad situations very easily because of its randomness. You can't predict what it's going to do, and it's helpful to predict what stuff is going to do because that gives you a huge advantage, obviously. Not being able to predict if it's going to be a pool of fire that it spawns or a smoke cloud makes this really, really bad. And also, that's not even talking about how it can affect your teammates and you. I mean, all the things that this thing does can friendly fire pretty easily, or hit yourself. Karatov, the pool of fire, that can hit you. The bomb can hit you. Smoke bomb is just whatever. Flashbang, that's obvious. And teleport bomb, teleport bomb is just kind of there. Oh, and toxic bomb, yeah, that can easily poison you and your teammates. This means that this card kind of sucks, if I'm being completely honest with you. And it really just comes down to the randomness of it. I mean, there's not really any predictability here. There's not really any it makes it hard to use. But not only hard to use, but dangerous to you and your teammates, as I've said before. Now, because of all these reasons, this card is going to go in bottom 5, number 3. All right, next up, we are at bottom 5, number 2. These cards are starting to get really bad now. The card I'm going to be putting in this very low slot is Katana. Now, you might be thinking, how could a weapon card be bad? Isn't a weapon card supposed to upgrade your weapon? It is, but this Katana seems to just nerf it. What do I mean by that? Well, Katana, when you use it, it turns your gun into a sword. This sword can block 8 shots, and when you're blocking, you don't take 0 damage, you take 15% of the damage that you normally take. This means that, yeah, you can definitely block, a decent amount of shots. Well, not really a decent amount of shots, no. The worst weapon in the game, mag capacity-wise, has 5 shots, I believe, and that would be the Albatross. This means that, yeah, the Katana would be pretty good against the Albatross, but would it really? You still take 15% damage. That's still a decent amount from a sniper. This means that this weapon, while it does do 45 damage on a body shot, it's not that good. And when you look at full auto weapons, the Grasshopper or the FK, with mag capacities of 35 and 29 or something, this becomes really bad. They can just spray and pray, knock down your Katana, and then just keep going until you take a ton of damage. The main reason the Katana is bad is because it forces you to change your playstyle. What do I mean by this? Well, it forces you to turn from a long-ranged, peek and shoot, to a get as close as possible and spam the left mouse button. And if you put Katana in your deck, you kind of have to build around it with speed, invincibility upgrades, health, all that stuff. It is not worth it. If you want to go for a Katana deck, just use the character Sabel Santana, because she starts with a Katana every round. So if you really want to use a Katana, just go with her. There's no point in bringing the card with you. It's also a 2-cost card, which means that, there's definitely better options for 2 costs. All of this means that, in my opinion, the Katana sucks. It is really, really, really bad. In most cases, it's actually a nerf instead of an upgrade from, the basic starting weapon, the Borea. And because of that, I'm putting Katana at bottom 5, number 2. Yeah, we're on number 1. Anyways, for number 1, I actually have a little thing to say. Now, I could take the easy route out. I could easily just say, oh, it's 404, obviously. 404 does absolutely nothing. If you don't know what 404 does, it essentially clears your vision. 4 cards affect your vision in this game. 4. Those cards are Flash Bomb, Dice Bomb, because it can cause a Flash Bomb, Pixel Vision, because, it can pixelize your vision. Pixelize? And Mirror Card, because it can do any of those 3. This means that this card can only counter a few cards, and do you really need to instantly clear yourself from being flashed? Because whenever I get flashed, I just move away for a bit and just wait it out. And if they're throwing it so close to you that you, 1, can't run back into cover, and 2, they can keep shooting you, they probably hit themselves too. Also, if you see a camera coming at your face ready to flash you, just look away for a few seconds and boom, you're fine. Now, the pixel vision thing, it is a bit more valid for that, but the thing about Pixel Vision is it's not that good either. There's a lot of stalling cards in this game, and by stalling cards I mean cards that you use and just use it to run away or outlast effects. Like, for instance, Ice Block, or Tin Man even. Invisible could also work, I guess. Or really, Ninja Smoke and Ninja Log, those could also work pretty well too. So really, all you have to do if they Pixel Vision you just either outlast them or just look at where their name tags are and shoot under that, because name tags are they stand out a lot in the map. A big white line, essentially, when you have your Pixel Vision on. It's very easy to see. This means this thing has very limited use, but not only that, but the use when you do get it sucks. There's no point in this. There actually is a point. I lied about that last point, and that's unlocking all the characters in the game. To unlock the last character, FKB Dingo, well, spoiler, I don't know if it's a spoiler, more of a tip. if you go into the woods map, use this card and then parley inside the cabin, you get FKV Dingo. Now, you have to use this in a public game. You can't do it in a bot lobby. Sorry. I tried that too. It didn't work and I learned. But because you need this card to unlock all the characters in the game, is it really fair to put it in F tier? Or does it have like, I don't even know where to put this. Clearly this card was only meant to be used to unlock the character. So does it really deserve F tier? It's kind of a weird case, am I right? I mean, obviously the effect sucks, but you need it to 100% and get all the characters in the game. Because of that, I'm not going to put it really on this tier list anywhere because it's such a weird case. Same as Parley. I don't know where to put Parley either. It's not going to be here either. And because of that, the worst card in the game is actually Venom Eater. Yeah, Venom Eater. At max level, Venom Eater heals you for 4 HP a second. If you use that with a Toxic Bomb, at max level, you get 60 extra health. Medkit heals 80. There is no point in bringing this card. I mean, really, why would you ever need this effect? And okay, yeah, argue all you want that, oh, what if Present gives the combo of Grasshopper poison bullets? That's a weak argument, dude. Let me tell you why. The poison only lasts for like a second with poison bullets, so you're only going to heal for 4 health every so often, but the gun does 6. So they can out damage your poison healing. And also, what if you just don't get the Present effect? It's like a 1 in 5. It is a 1 in 5 chance of getting that effect from Present. So what if you don't get the effect and just have to fight double FKs or something? This means that this effect it doesn't kind of suck. It really sucks. Limited use, not good in use, and yeah, it's a 1 cost. But come on, really? That doesn't really matter. Also, one could argue, what if they use a poison card and then you use Venom Eater? Well, here's the thing. If they use Venom Eater, they're not going to use poison cards. And while you could use Venom Eater in response to the poison cards, only one of these poison cards has a long-lasting effect, and that is poison bullets. If they throw a Toxic Bomb at you, you could use Venom Eater to heal from it, but they can push up really far through the map while you're healing, because you can't see out of the Toxic Bomb while you're in there. So is it really that good? I've only really seen poison used at the start of the round when you don't need to heal. Poison bullets is a good argument, but again, almost every weapon can out damage the poison healing, and while it is nice having just constant healing while you're fighting someone, they're only going to make that mistake once. They're never going to do that again. Because, I mean, again, 4 cards in the game apply poison. This means that Venom Eater is bad because 4 cards in the game apply poison effects. Technically 5, but mirror card is, nobody uses that card. So yeah, I'm putting this bottom 5 at number 1. This in my opinion is the worst card in the game. I don't think it can get any worse than this. All right, that's enough negativity. Let's go to the top 5 cards in this game. Oh yeah. All right, number 5 of the top 5, we got Present. When you use Present, it gives you and your teammates and all the enemies, everyone in the round, gets a set of positive and negative effects. Or no, I think all positive, sometimes negative and positive. These effects range from getting a puncher and some other stuff, getting dual FKs, Grasshopper and poison bullets, Albatross, Big Head, and Leica helmet, and Boomstick and something else. I forget what the combo is with Boomstick. Now you might think, oh, but it gives it to the enemies and you. Isn't that bad? Yeah, I mean, it's not the best that it gives it to the enemies, but again, disarm, obviously. But it's also nice because with one card, you can get a lot of positive effects that could let you win the round. And this means that instead of spending 3 cards to get those effects, you spend 1. Essentially what I'm trying to say is you use this card, have the effects, hopefully win the round with them. Next round you have way more cards than your opponents, hopefully. I like this card a lot. It's very, very good in my opinion. And it fits in every deck, so can you complain? Oh yeah, Present's also a 1 cost, and you can't level it at all, which means that once you get the card, it's the best. It's the best it's ever gonna be, which means it's not level dependent. It can be used in any deck, very versatile, and lets you save cards essentially. It's very good. All right, that's top 5, number 5. Let's go top 5, number 4 next. Now, this might be a bit unpopular, but I'm going to put Bomb Belt here. Now, this is a bit of a weird card, all right? Bomb Belt is a 2-cost card. that at max level, which I'm just going to say this card is only really good at max level, but it's insanely good at max level in my opinion. It gives you 4 bomb cards. 4. Now that might not seem like a lot, but that's a lot of bomb cards. And if you use Bomb Lover with this, each bomb gives you an additional bomb, which means that in total, just from the bombs, you can throw 8. And if you use Bomb Lover and then the Bomb Belt card and then the bombs, you throw 10 bombs. Each bomb does like 60 damage, I think, if it hits pretty point blank, and can do like at least 45-ish. This means that in maps that are like more open, that your opponents can hide behind stuff, but you can throw stuff at them, this card is insane. And because of its area attack in like 2v2, this is a really good card. If you're good at predicting where people are going in this game and where they are, or you just have Predator Vision or Poison, this is a really good card. And again, 2 cost, can you really complain? But again, I'm just going to say this one more time. This card is so level dependent, it is insane. Because at base level, it gives you 2 bombs if I'm not mistaken. 2. That's like nothing. So this card's really only good at max level, but at max, it is insane. There have been rounds where I just have to use this card and I win. But just because you just throw them at the opponent and they die. This means that, like Present, you can save cards with this card pretty easily because you don't need to use any other cards besides this. And obviously, if you use like bigger explosions, they would do like 120 on a body shot, which that's ridiculous, but let's just ignore that. But yeah, Bomb Belt's going at top 5, number 4. All right, top 5, number 3 time. Frozen Gun. That's what I'm putting at top 5, number 3. At max level, Frozen Gun stops the opponents from shooting for 3 seconds. Now, this card is good because it's very good for clutching and also just winning encounters. What do I mean by encounters? Well, if you and an opponent come in the same area and you shoot each other, right? You both do an probably equal amount of damage, just say their accuracy and stuff is the same, right? Damage to each other, and then you run off, and then do that again and again and again. Frozen Gun just lets you win an encounter essentially by freezing their gun for 3 seconds. Oh yeah, and it affects entire teams in 2v2s and stuff like that too. Like it affects a lot of people. This card is kind of like a parley, but for the other team, and it's just their guns. And while yeah, it might not seem that good, it's very nice, especially with clutching, because if you're both one shot, use this, you win. It's that simple. It's also just a versatile card that can again be used in any deck because it doesn't need synergies to be good. It just is good. Oh yeah, and it's 2 cost, so you know, can't really go wrong with it. Oh yeah, and you might think, well, isn't Empty Mag like the same thing but a bit better? Yeah, but Empty Mag is a bit different because for some guns it's better, some it's worse. Guns that it's better on are the Albatross, Boomstick, which it's really good on, and the Puncher. But every other card is just like, okay. Like the Borea, for instance. Empty Mag kind of sucks on the Borea because the reload is so short for that. And because of this, again, randomness, Empty Mag definitely goes below Frozen Gun. Because Frozen Gun just affects everything, including katanas, which is weird because it's not a gun, but whatever. Anyways, yeah. Top 5, number 3 is Frozen Gun. Alright, now we're getting to the best of the best. In my opinion, top 5, number 2, we got Tin Man. When you use Tin Man, which is a 2 cost, may I add, so it's, you know, cheap, all that it does is make you completely invincible for 4 seconds and half movement speed, at least at level 1. What does this mean? Well, yeah, that half movement speed sucks. You can't take any damage. Again, this is about winning. This is a winning encounters card. And again, it's not just a U effect, it's a team effect. Your whole team gets this effect. This makes it really good when you need to like close in on someone. It's just really good in general. I mean, can you really complain about invincibility? 3 cards in the game provide invincibility. Ignoring Mirror Card, obviously, because like, who uses that card? Tin Man is one of them. We also got Heartless, but that deals damage to you over time. And Painkillers, which is a very short time, and you can still take damage, it just is held off. You just hold off from dying, if that makes sense. You just can't take any damage when you use Tin Man. And again, it makes up for that with its minus 50% movement speed, but I don't complain about that. It's not that bad. You see, guns are interesting because they're ranged. You don't need to be close to someone to shoot them, do you? I don't need to. Because of that, you can just use Tin Man if they have like Albatross or something. you just use Tin Man. They can't do any damage for you for a bit, and you win the encounter. Hopefully, clutch up or something. Because of all of the positive effects of this card and how you really can't go wrong with it, I'm putting it in the top 5, number 2. Like this card, I would recommend it in almost any deck. I mean, it's so good. Now, the finale of the video. Top 5, number 1 card. I think that this card is the best card in the game. I think it's good because it's a combination of how versatile it is, how good its effect is, and how basically anyone can use it with success. What card is that? Glad you asked. It's Card Profaner. You can use Card Profaner in basically any deck. At level 1, it takes 1 card from your graveyard and puts it into your hand, but at level 2, it takes 2 cards. 2 cards from your graveyard and puts it into your hand. The reason why I think this effect is so insane is because if you use a 2-card combo, which there are a lot of in this game, you can just use Card Profaner and do it again next round. Also, you're spending 1 card for 2. That automatically makes it pretty good. And I'm putting this over the extra cards card because, you see, extra cards is just a random card from your deck. You don't know what it's going to be. You can make a good guess with Card Profaner, especially if, again, you do a 2-card combo. Let's just pretend I do a combo like Berserker Albatross, and I win the round because of that, because my opponent sucks at defending against that. Cool. Card Profaner, do it again, win again. Now I only have to win 1 more time to win the game. It's insanely good, in my opinion. And because of that, I believe it deserves top 5, number 1. I think that this card is the best card in the game. I don't see a reason why you shouldn't put this in a deck, besides its high cost of 4. But to be frank with you, I think that you can afford 4 for this card, just because of how insane it is. Oh yeah, and it isn't a team effect, but whatever. It's still insane. Anyways, tell me if you agree with these in the comments, because I have a feeling some people are going to be kind of mad about this. I don't know why, but I just have a premonition, like a looming dread of it. So I'm sorry if I disrespected any of your favorite cards, but this is what I think the tier list should look like. Yeah, and tell me if you want me to do a full tier list of every card in the game, because I don't think I'm gonna do that. But if you insist, I will. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.